Hey guys, it's Elle, and today I wanted to come and give you guys a really quick tour of our wedding albums. Obviously our albums are available in studio at my studio in downtown Orlando, but many of my clients are from out of state or out of the country or simply just can't make it into the studio to see them in person. So I wanted to give you guys a quick virtual tour and kind of show you some of the wedding albums that we offer. So these are the 3 samples that I have in the studio. They are super heavy. That's always the first thing everybody comments on when they pick one up, is like, whoa, like these suckers are heavy. They're super high quality, very heavy. You can see the 3 different sizes that I have here kind of as comparison. So the smallest size that we offer is 8x8, then you have 10x10, and the largest is 12x12. As you can see, there's a few different sample covers. This particular cover is French linen. This one is a standard linen cover. And then the bigger one here, which is the most popular option, is the genuine leather. All of our leather is genuine Italian leather, and the album company I work with has actually just released suede leather as well. So there's tons of leather options available, from distressed leathers to colored leathers and things like that. So I'll show you some color samples in just a minute. We'll go with the 10x10 and kind of show you guys a little bit. So as you can see here, it does have extremely thick, rigid pages. The way that the design is set up, it is a lay flat design, meaning that we can do spreads all the way across the page. It also lends itself to doing pictures that take up more than just a single page because it lays flat in the middle. And this is printed on archival paper, meaning that it is designed to last at least 100 years or more, and it is guaranteed to last that long. So the finish and the paper quality and the way that it's printed is not like companies such as Shutterfly, which is a really popular consumer company. Those companies are press printed. They're not archival quality. They will start to fade and deteriorate over time, whereas this quality and style of printing is designed to be extremely long lasting, extremely durable. You can see here again, the pages are very, very, very rigid. And also the lay flat design lends itself to these beautiful spreads where I can put one picture across the entire frame, which is absolutely gorgeous. The way that these albums work is I actually designed them for you online. You get a virtual copy where you can literally flip the pages virtually. You can type in your comments, you can switch out photos, you can make changes to add, delete, change, and you put those comments right in there for me, and I go ahead and make the changes, and then you approve them. You can also check out different cover selections, and everything is available right there for you in the online tool. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. This particular wedding was from 2017, so this album is already over 2 years old, and obviously a lot of people go through it in the studio, and as you can see, I mean, the quality is just amazing. It truly looks flawless. I'll give you guys a peek at the smaller one. So the most popular size is the 10x10 album. The 8x8 is very popular for parent albums. So if you want to get a smaller copy, an 8x8 of your standard album, let's say you get a 10x10 or a 12x12, then you can order an additional 8x8 for parents. So that's usually the most popular option. But of course it's available if maybe you want to invest in a few additional pages, then you can get a smaller size and do that for the same price. It is important to make note, since it is an 8x8, when we do these spreads with lots of pictures in them, the photos will be smaller. So I do like to kind of mention that, although I like to keep the spreads very minimal, usually no more than 5 or 6 photos per spread, so that it doesn't look too crowded or too messy. It's really meant to be a very timeless design so that it doesn't look dated. No special effects or vignettes or anything that's gonna make your pictures look like 1999. We don't want that. We want it to look good 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now. So it is meant to be a very timeless and classic design. So that gives you a look at an 8x8 album. And then I'm gonna show you guys these up close a little bit. So here you can see the 12x12 up close. I'm gonna flip through some of the pages here. Again, you can see the rigid, extra rigid pages here. This is actually 38 pages. And you can see how thick the album is, as well as the engraving with the couple's names on the front. And then we also do have the option to do a cameo window here, complimentary, which will include a photo there. Now here's one more look at some of the details up close. So you can see the binding here. This is a glossy paper, and you can see how that full page spread looks up close. And then here's a look up close at the engraving on leather. There are different font options as well. And then you have various linen options. Fine linens, Japanese silk linens that are available as well. Tons of different colors to choose from for your leather. We have distressed leathers and colored leathers, and we have suede leathers as well coming soon. And lastly, the albums do include dust covers, which help to protect your album if you do choose to put it away. I guarantee you will not find a better quality album. These are handmade in the USA, so they're not outsourced to China. These are homegrown, handmade albums. I took a really long time to find an album provider that provided the utmost quality because, you know, your wedding pictures deserve to live outside of Facebook and outside of Instagram. I lost a lot of pictures to MySpace back in the day, so it's important to get these printed, and in my experience, a lot of couples just won't take the time to create an album of their own. So I think it's really important to do that and just have something to remember your wedding day to pass along to your kids and your grandkids. So that's why we make our albums a huge priority when it comes to the wedding collections as well. So like I said, if you have any questions, let me know, and hopefully you enjoyed my little album tour.